welcome or welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. If you're new here, hi, I'm Danny. I'm a psychic and a stoner, and I love to combine those two things. Kind of gonna do that today. We're gonna touch on a few downloads that I have regarding switching timelines, a little bit of glamour magic, but first you're gonna need a couple things for today's episode. The first thing you're gonna need is something to drink because I will not be responsible for you hooker whores being dehydrated. Drink whatever you want. Pop, juice, milk, water, coffee. I really don't give a fuck. This is my water. And then if you partake in gardening, like the internet makes us say, make sure that you have something to hit, puff on, garden with, whatever you want to call it. This is my Bloom. It's a little disposable boy. This one is forbidden fruit, I believe. Yeah. Now I know what you're all thinking. Bitch, did you lighten your hair? Yes, thank you for noticing. That's kind of what inspired today's episode. That's actually just a result of what today's episode was all about. Let's just jump the fuck into it, bitch. Okay, so I have been needing to switch timelines recently. I have been needing a very clear dimension shift, if you know what I'm fucking saying. So I was like, okay, period. I'm gonna do what my trusty, tried and true methods from high school were. I'm gonna change my hair, except I'm not gonna do it to the degree that I used to do it in high school because it's just not that serious of a change that I need right now. Just like a little change was needed. But I personally find that switching up your hair style, cut, color, whatever is the quickest way to shift timelines like immediately. And I'll explain why. I'm sure you know this, but your hair has energy and it stores energy in it. So that's why sometimes after trauma or something, people like to kind of cut their hair off because the hair holds all that trauma. Well, what you can also do is bleach the shit out of it. I'm kind of kidding. Like my shit's still healthy, relax. But what you're doing is you are intentionally putting the energy toward changing your appearance towards something that also directly does affect your energy and how you feel about yourself. That's not my opinion. There are studies shown that hair holds energy. Look it up, bitch. Take a hit, bitch. Even before I knew that this was a form of glamour magic, I was doing this like my whole life. I remember growing up, like being in school, I shaved my head at one point. I had like, well, it was like almost all shaved. It was shaved everywhere around except the very top. You could put it in like a little bun or ponytail, or I could like wear it to the side. It'd be like a little swoop moment. Or I would do like the fun, crazy colors, or like dye it super dark black, or like bleach it platinum to the gods. I didn't know I was doing glamour magic. I thought I was acting out. Turns out, no, bitch, I've been a witch since birth. It was so funny because the other day I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember when I used to feel like I needed to just like change up my energy a lot. Like if I was in like a funk or I didn't like the routine I was in, or I needed to feel like the best version of myself or a new version of myself or the baddest version, whatever the case may be, I would dye my hair or do something drastic to it. So the other day I was like, you know what? I think I want to go lighter, start heading toward like a blonde moment, have my little blonde bimbo era. Not like bleach blonde bimbo, but like just being blonde and giving like baddie blondie. I just say bimbo because I'm always on slut mode. This is me realizing in real time that bimbo does not mean slut. It's more of a play on your intelligence. And then I was on TikTok and this one person was like, changing your hair at any time is so cool because you can jump timelines and dimensions and you're literally just unlocking new versions of yourself. And I was like, oh, yeah, bitch, I love that. Let's take a fucking hit. I'll take a hit to that, bitch. And then along with that, I was on TikTok and then somebody was like, why be sad? You can just go get a tattoo. Y'all know at this point I'm getting a tattoo like every week or every other week. I'm like adding to like my sleeve. I'm making like my fine line sleeve and all that. Yeah, I went and got another tattoo today. Stop, you don't have to beg me. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's half of a butterfly. It's like half of a butterfly slash fairy wing with some little sparkly stars. And then eventually we're going to add just like more stars and stuff and like smoke out the wings and bring it upward with smoke. And it's going to be cute, bitch. It's already cute, bitch. This is awesome because I say this all the time when I talk about tattoos. Childhood Danny knew. She just was like, the me that I picture myself of. Okay, hold on. Was that fucking English? The future me that I picture myself as. We're sticking with that. I don't care if that doesn't make sense. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Trying to say I always wanted to be a tatted baddie, so now I am becoming the tatted baddie of my dreams. I've also heard people say that tattoos are like blood work, spell work. That's very cool. All I know is the way that I do it is when I go into the shop, I'm like, all right, I'm going in one way and I'm coming out a whole new bitch. And like even sometimes while they're doing the tattoo, if it starts to like hurt or something, or if I can like really feel it like a little spicy in like a certain area, I'm like, oh my God, I'm transforming into my best, baddest self. Take a hit. We're getting fried. Why? I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I popped my tire today on the car when I hit the curb when I was parking because it was fucking bright as shit, very sunny, very hard to drive. I drove very slow. For that reason, literally got to my destination and thought, can't believe I made it here without any fucking accidents. It was so hard to see. Tried to pull up to the curb and park, popped a fucking tire. I'm taking a lot of hits today. And it doesn't help that I'm actually not a great driver. I'm not a bad driver. I'm just not a great driver. And it's like, I actually didn't do this on the road. Like, it wasn't like I was like driving to my destination when this happened. It's like, you're not a good driver. Are you even a good parker? No, bitch, clearly not. So how does this all work? Like, you're like, okay, I get it. You just keep saying you changed your hair and now you've switched timelines. Like, how? Do you feel different? Do things look different? Do you feel like you're not in the same reality you used to be? It's kind of two ways. It's mostly one way. They play together. Anyway, the first one is energy, like we talked about. So, like, if you've ever noticed when you get, like, I don't know, when you get a new style, you just naturally have like an energy shift. Like, there's a different something about you. You're like, I feel a little fresh. I feel a little different. I got a little pep in my step. I have a little extra swag to me, don't I now? Because everything is energy. Everything you do has energy, and it's an intentional practice of changing your appearance or whatever. Now, let's stick with that. Let's stick with, okay, so we have energy and then the intention side of it. That's the second thing. That's the main thing. I hate to break it to you if you didn't want to hear this. Y'all are some little witches doing witchcraft, just like me. Either way, when you're putting the energy into changing your appearance, it's going to shift your energy. It's going to shift your vibe, right? But if you're being intentional with the energy and putting even more effort into it, it's going to get even better results. And that's really the core of what like magic is. And like, I don't want to say witchcraft, so I'll just say like magic. It's like intention, putting intention into things. And you're like, bitch, that does not make me a witch. Pause. I counter you, little bitch. I would say that you're a whole ass witch who does potions. Don't be scared. Take a hit and then I will explain. You're one of us. Think about it. We're sticking with the hair thing here, right? Or you could do the tattoo thing, whatever. You're using tools, you're using chemicals. A lot of times you're mixing them up, you're applying them in a very specific order with specific intention in order to make some type of chemical reaction, some type of energetic reaction. Bitch, it sounds like you're setting a fucking spell with a potion. It's what it sounds like to me. So the moral of the story is, bitch, I'm not saying you need to go make a crazy permanent change just based on like impulse. But what I am saying is, if you feel the need to switch timelines or dimensions or just jump real quick from one reality to the next, there are ways. There are ways, and they're not harmful because baby, hair will grow back. Worst case scenario, you shave it all off, it'll grow right back. And if it doesn't grow back, they have wigs, okay? If that's not your vibe, tattoo that shit. I love a good tattooed bald head. Take a little hit or a big one. So this is your sign. If you're feeling like me and you're like, I'm a little uninspired, I'm not feeling creatively motivated, I'm not feeling energetically really there, this is your sign. Quantum leap by doing a little bit of glamour magic. Let me know how you feel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and as always, stay high.